The testimony of truth. I will speak to those who know to hear not with the ears of the body, but with the ears of the mind. For many have sought after the truth and have not been able to find it, because there has taken hold of them the old leaven of the Pharisees and the scribes of the law, and the leaven is the errant desire of the angels and the demons and the stars. As for the Pharisees and the scribes, it is they who belong to the archons, who have authority over them. For no one who is under the law will be able to look up to the truth, for they will not be able to serve two masters. For the defilement of the law is manifest, but undefilement belongs to the light. The law commands one to take a husband or to take a wife, and to beget and multiply like the sand of the sea. But passion, which is the delight of them, constrains the souls of those who are begotten in this place, those who defile and those who are defiled, in order that the law might be fulfilled through them. And they show that they are assisting the world, and they turn away from the light, who are unable to pass by the archon of darkness until they pay the last penny. But the Son of Man came forth from imperishability, being alien to defilement. He came to the world by the Jordan River, and immediately the Jordan turned back. And John bore witness to the descent of Jesus, for it is he who saw the power which came down upon the Jordan River. For he knew that the dominion of the carnal procreation had come to an end. The Jordan River is the power of the body, that is the senses of pleasures. The water of the Jordan is the desire for sexual intercourse. John is the archon of the womb, and this is what the Son of Man reveals to us. It is fitting for you to receive the word of truth, if one will receive it perfectly. But as for one who is in ignorance, it is difficult for him to diminish his works of darkness, which he has done. Those who have known imperishability, however, have been able to struggle against passions. I have said to you, do not build nor gather for yourselves in the place where the brigands break open, but bring forth fruit to the Father. The foolish thinking in their heart that if they confess, we are Christians, in word only, but not with power, while giving themselves over to ignorance, to a human death, not knowing where they are going, nor who Christ is, thinking that they will live, when they are really in error, hasten towards the principalities and the authorities. They fall into their clutches because of the ignorance that is in them. For if only words which bear testimony were affecting salvation, the whole world would endure this thing and would be saved. But it is this way that they drew error to themselves. They do not know that they will destroy themselves. If the Father were to desire a human sacrifice, he would become vainglorious. For the Son of Man clothed himself with the first fruits. He went down to Hades and performed many mighty works. He raised the dead therein. And the world rulers of darkness became envious of him, for they did not find sin in him. But he also destroyed their works from among men, so that the lame, the blind, the paralytic, the dumb, and the demon-possessed were granted healing. And he walked upon the waters of the sea. For this reason he destroyed his flesh from ... which he ... and he became ... salvation ... his death ... everyone ... How many there are blind guides like the disciples. They boarded the ships, and at about 30 stands, they saw Jesus walking on the sea. These are empty martyrs, since they bear witness only to themselves, and yet they are sick, and they are not able to raise themselves. But when they are perfected with a martyr's death, this is the thought that they have within them. If we deliver ourselves over to death for the sake of the name, we will be saved. These matters are not settled in this way, but through the agency of wandering stars, they say, that they have completed their futile course, and say but these they have delivered themselves but they resemble them. They do not have the word which gives life. And some say, on the last day we will certainly arise in the resurrection, but they do not know that they are saying, for the last day is when those belonging to Christ, the earth which is the when the time was fulfilled, he destroyed the archon of darkness, souls, he stood, They asked what they have been bound with and how they might properly relieve themselves. And they came to know themselves as to who they are, or rather, where they are now, and what is the place in which they will rest from their senselessness, arriving as knowledge. These Christ transferred to the heights, since they have renounced foolishness and have advanced to knowledge. And those who have knowledge, the great the resurrection, has come to know the Son of Man, that is he has come to know himself. This is the perfect life, that man know himself by means of the all. Do not expect, therefore, the carnal resurrection, which destruction, and they are not stripped of. Let the flesh who err in expecting a resurrection that is empty, they do not know the power of God, nor do they understand the interpretation of the scriptures on the account of their double-mindedness, the mystery which the Son of Man spoke about, in order that destroyed man who book which is written for they have blessed within them, and they dwell before God under the light yoke. Those who do not have the life-giving word in their heart will die, and in their thought they have become manifest in the Son of Man according to the manner of their activity and their error, of this sort. They as he divides the and they do not understand that the Son of Man is coming for him. But when they have come up to sacrifice, they die in all human way, and they deliver themselves a death, those who are many, each one pervert and again their mind. Those who receive him to themselves with unrighteousness and power and every knowledge are the ones who will transfer to the heights unto life eternal. But those who receive him to themselves with ignorance, the pleasures which are defiled prevail over them. It is those people who used to say God created members for our use, for us to grow in defilement, in order that we might enjoy ourselves, and they cause God to participate with them in deeds of this sort, and they are not steadfast upon the earth, nor will they reach heaven, but place will for unquenchable word upon the Jordan River. When he came to John at the time he was baptized, the Holy Spirit came down upon him as a dove, except for ourselves, that he was born of a virgin, and he took flesh, he having received power, were we also begotten from a virgin state, or conceived by the word. Rather, we have been born again by the word. Let us therefore strengthen ourselves as virgins in the The males dwell the virgin by means of in the word but the word of and spirit is the father for the man like Isaiah, who was sawed with a saw, and he became two, so also the Son of Man divides us by the word of the cross. It divides the day from the night, and the light from the darkness, and the corruptible from the incorruptible, and it divides the males from the females. But Isaiah is the type of the body. The saw is the word of the Son of Man, which separates us from the error of the angels. No one knows the God of truth except solely the man who will forsake all of the things of the world, having renounced the whole place, and having grasped the fringe of his garment. He has set himself up as a power. He has subdued desire in every way within himself. He has and he has turned to him having also examined in becoming the mind, and he from his soul there he has in what way the flesh which and what way out of it, and how many powers does he have, and who is the one who has bound him, and who is the one who will loose him, and what is the light, and what is the darkness, and who is the one who has created the earth, and who is God, and who are the angels, and what is soul, and what is spirit, and where is the voice, and who is the one who speaks, and who is the one who hears, who is the one who gives pain, and who is the one who suffers, and who is it who has begotten a corruptible flesh, and what is the governance, and why are some lame, and some blind, and some and some and some rich, and some poor, and why are some powerless, some briggards, he having as he again fighting against thoughts of the archons and the powers of the demons, not giving them a place in which to rest. But he struggled against their passions, he condemned their error. He cleansed his soul from the transgressions which he had committed with an alien hand. He stood up, being upright within himself, because he exists in everyone, and because he has death and life within himself, and he exists in the midst of both of them. And when he had received the power, he turned towards the parts of the right, and he entered into the truth, having forsaken all things pertaining to the left, having been filled with wisdom, with counsel, with understanding, and with insight, and an eternal power. And he broke open the bonds, those who had formed the whole place he condemned, but they did not find hidden within him. And he gave command to himself. He began to know himself, and to speak with his mind, which is the father of the truth, concerning the unbegotten eons, and concerning the virgin who brought forth the light. And he thinks about the power which flowed over the whole place, and which takes hold of him. And he is a disciple of his mind, which is male. He began to keep silent within himself until the day when he should become worthy to be received above. He rejects for himself loquacity and disputations, and he endures the whole place, and he bears it up under them, and he endures all of the evil things